Hello everyone, it's Laura here, and today we have a really special live stream. Um, let's see here. Let me get open the chat really quick. Okay, here we go. Okay, the Victorian Colorathon. This is the official event. I've done 2 streams before just to get us up to this point. Hi, Starbuck. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Hi, Connie. Or I'm sorry, not Connie. Why do I say that? It's Heather, right? Joanne, hi. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Emily. Hello, Louise. Hi, Donna. Thank you all for joining. Wow. Hello. Hi, Dusty, Michelle, Louise, I think I said. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Alexandra. Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome, everyone. So, just so you guys know, Emily is my little sister, so if you have any questions, you can ask her. Hi, Christina. Welcome. If you have any questions, you can also ask Christina. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Jody. Yes, I am in live chat, Jody. Hi, Shannon. Thank you. Emily, my little sister's name is Emily, but I call her Emmy. She's elusive Emmy in the chat there with the wrench. Hi, Dusty. Hello. Wow, the chat is moving. Oh, okay, sorry. The chat is moving faster than I'm used to. Emmy, you could be my other long-lost sister. Who knows? I mean, you know. Thank you all for joining. Hi, Pat. Who knows? Um, okay, so today is really exciting, but the chat is moving faster than I'm used to. So if you have something for me specifically, just please remember to put it in all caps. I will try to catch everybody. Hi, Nick and Tina. I will try and catch everybody if I can. But if I missed you, it's nothing personal. Just feel free to repeat yourself. That's fine. So I just want to jump in and get started. But before I do, I just wanted to say, if you're looking for this page freebie, the link is already in the description. But you can also, I'll just paste it right here in the chat for you lovely folks who are here right now. Thank you all. Nat, hi Sammy. Who else am I missing? Hi Laura J. Nice name, I like it. Oh, you're welcome. Wow. The freebies don't end here, so you gotta stick around because we're playing a game today too. I'm playing a true or false game, and the fastest correct answer, and you guys have a 50-50 shot of getting it right. So, oh, okay, no problem, Emmy. We've got a bunch of mods here. So the rules of the game. Yeah, Charles. That does not count, Philip. That is cheating. So I have a bunch of questions that I have written out, and or true or false statements written out. Yeah, no, it doesn't count right now. Hi, Mia. Hello. Okay, so let me get through the rules. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to pause in the coloring. I have 5 of these true or false statements that I've already prepared ahead of time. Nobody knows about them, so the mods can participate if they'd like. And basically what it is you guys have to, after I say the statement, I'm going to type in the chat go, and you guys, the fastest person who answers correctly wins a free PDF page from my Etsy shop. So your choice, whatever pick you want. And I have several steampunk pages in my coloring, in my Etsy shop. One of them, I'm actually almost finished coloring, so I'll show you guys. It's this page here. I'm almost done. This is that pan pastel piece that you guys saw me start a while back, but now I'm just finishing it up. But I still have some, you know, stuff here. So anyway, there's a bunch of other, there's the Victorian Valentine page and a bunch of other pages that would be considered Victorian. But you guys could also just pick any old page if you like. So those are that's the game. If anybody has any questions, ask now. Hi, Tammy. Thank you all. Hi, Pat. All right. Hi, Dusty. I think I said hi to you guys. I'm sorry if I miss anybody. Hi, Fairy Girl. All right. So to get us started, we're going to do one of the true or false questions before we even get going, because that way you guys can kind of see how it works. And then I'll just pause throughout the live stream. So the first question, you guys ready? Everybody ready? No problem, Mia. Hi, Beth. Hi, Natalie. Okay, everybody ready? I'm going to say it. Okay. Gosh, guys, come on. All right, those don't count. And if you say two answers, it's the first one that is the right one. You guys are hilarious. Okay, the question, and don't type anything until I say go in the chat. Okay, ready? True or false? Queen Victoria's son made tattoos popular for the nobility. Go. Correct. Philip, you win. All right, let me write down your name. There we go. So I've got like this little thing. All right. Man, you guys are fast. Philip. Congrats, Philip. Yeah. Okay, so Philip, what I want you to do is just email me right there and let me know your selection. My Etsy shop right here. You can pick any single PDF page. Okay, so now that we've gotten that first one out of the way, hi Christy, hi Abby, hello everybody. Okay, so now that we've gotten that one out of the way, you guys see how it works. It's a really fast, quick game. I'm gonna do a couple more of those, 4 more throughout the course of the stream, so you guys have a chance to win more. I'll have fun. Okay, just to preface before we get started, I've never done watercolor portraits before. We did okay with the hair. I'm fairly happy with how the hair turned out. But I've never done a portrait before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just, we're just gonna go with it. So I think I'm gonna do a wet and wet wash. I've been doing this lately, like that's how we did the background. Yeah, so I'm fairly nervous. You might not want to follow me until you see it all finished. But let's see what we can do. Okay, I think first, I'm just looking at my colors. I think first what I'm going to do is actually wet the paper, because we want to wet and wet wash. So I just have a number 6 round Princeton Neptune. This is a synthetic squirrel brush. Oh, thanks, Mia. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you, Philip. All right. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is just, I don't know, I'm so not sure what I'm doing here. But I think I'm gonna approach it the same way I do like the background. So I'm just gonna get the whole entire area where the skin is wet. And we'll see what happens. So much fun though to do things for the first time. So I think it'll turn out okay, but you know, we could be headed for a hot mess. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. So are you all having fun today with the event? Oh my gosh, I just love Victorian and Vellum and steampunk stuff. Okay, I wetted her neck too, because I kind of want to treat the whole area all as one item, but we'll see. Hi, Miss Susie. How you doing, Squish? Hopefully we're not gonna mess this up. Squishy, you've done lots of watercolors. Am I doing this wrong already? Oh man. Okay, just trying to even out that wash a little bit. What I do is I tilt my head to the side and kind of like look at an angle to the page. This helps me see the water and how it's distributed on the paper. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. You're not crap at watercolor. You're great at watercolor. Oh man, we're all our own worst critics. Okay, I'm procrastinating by trying to pick a kitty hair out of my watercolor. And luckily Abby is quietly sleeping in the windowsill, so that's good. All right, let me zoom in a little bit. Thank you, Vicky. I don't know. We'll see. Hi, Adri. No worries. Okay, before this dries, I've got to do something with it. So let's let's just go for it. I think I'm gonna pick the Holbein Burnt Sienna. That's W134. You guys can't see my palette right now, but I'm just picking pure color and dropping them in. So, okay. So I know that I want this area to be dark. Okay. Ooh. Right. Right. And this is hard. We're gonna do it though. Okay, I just kind of made my brush thirsty and now I'm picking up some of this wash here. She looks a little orange, so let me actually dull it down. It's a little too vibrant, so let me put in some Prussian blue in that mix. Thank you, guys. Don't worry, Adri. Okay, I have to fix this though. Alright, so, oh, wow, that's really dark. Well, you know what, it'll dry lighter though. So watercolors do dry lighter. So that's something good, because that was far more dark than I meant to do. That's okay though. Okay, grabbing burnt umber. Oh my goodness, this is fun. Okay, too much water. That's okay. Somehow this will all work out, I think. Hopefully. Now remember, the lighting situation is pretty much from the top, like directly down. So that's nice that at least it's a simple, simple lighting situation. Oh no, no, don't go. Okay, he wants to go over there. This is gonna be fun. Guys, I'm messing up already. Or just take that away. Okay, so this is getting a little better. Hello. All right, no problem. Hi, Loretta. Let's just make it worse. Yeah, this is okay. I need to just start spreading this around. There we go. Oh my goodness. So the good news is that if I do make a major problem, a major mistake, I can fix whatever I've done poorly with pencil. So I'm just gonna really quickly just spread this around so it's not so strong. Okay. Phew. Her nose. Oh my goodness. Now I have to keep reminding myself it will dry lighter. Oops, sorry for the noise outside. Okay, so I don't want to put any makeup on her because I know that the Victorians really didn't wear a lot of makeup, if I can remember. They mostly, like, they pinch their cheeks to make them look flush. Oh my goodness, this is a hot mess, guys. Let's see. No problem, Adri. Oh wait, I'm out of camera. Maybe I should zoom out. Don't put too much faith in me, Em. Because I'm human too. Okay. So just trying to get these big, wet, watery areas kind of working out. Now this might not turn out as great as possible because I'm not using watercolor paper here. So it's not spreading the way you would hope. Okay. Let's tame this down a little bit. Okay, too dark. Okay, so hopefully this dries better than it looks right now. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Oh man, you guys are funny. I don't have artistic superpowers, I can assure you. I am just a normal, everyday person. It's okay though. Alright, so I just dropped some Prussian blue in there because I'm crazy. But I do want it to be a cooler shadow. But you know, I am at the risk of making her look dead here. I don't know. Oh man, you're funny guys. Okay, I think that's making it worse. Oh man. Maybe I should not have done that. Okay, so what I did is I wet my brush and the area. Now I'm gonna lift up some of that so it's not so green. Retreat, retreat. Don't put blue in. Okay, to balance it out, I'm just gonna add some of this burnt sienna. It's a very orange color, so it should neutralize that blue. Oh, so much fun though. This is like scary and fun at the same time. Oh man. Okay, so my objective for this wet and wet wash, I'm just trying to get a nice a nice even tone. Okay. But maybe it's not the way to go for the details. So what we're gonna do is let's add some more color here, a little bit more. Whoop. Man, it's going everywhere I don't want it to go. My chaos this time is not as controlled. Okay, so this could be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Well, you guys wanted a show, so we've got a show for sure. I should pause soon and do another giveaway. What do you think? We should try another giveaway. Okay, this is going to work. It has to work. Come on. Okay. You guys are funny. You don't even care about the questions. That's funny. I just, you know, I'm such a big fan of history and Victorian times, especially. I just thought that would be a really fun kind of way to like get in the mood for it more. Okay, so what I'm finding is that this paper doesn't really like too much manipulation on the wet and wet washes. So I think what I'm going to do is slowly let it dry and then will come in and add more detail with um, a dryer wash. Hopefully I haven't ruined it completely. So what I'm doing now is I'm just using a damp brush to lift areas that I want to be more in highlight. Okay. Oh, okay, Senka. Yeah, don't throw your pencils. Okay, let's take a break and let this set for a minute and see if it looks any better, hopefully soon. But while we do that, let me pull out my little fancy book here. Okay, we're gonna play another game. So, true or false? Ben Franklin discovered electricity in the Victorian era. And go. This time Emily is correct. Emily Illustrator, you win. It's false, actually. Ben Franklin did discover electricity. Some could argue about that. But he did it in 1752. That was before Victoria's reign in 1837. So the dates were off exactly. So Emily is the next winner. So Emily, you know the drill. You could just email me. I think you have my email. Senka. He discovered how to fly a kite and had a key attached to it for sure. But there's some debate on whether or not he was the actual discoverer of electricity, because like the ancient Egyptians knew about like electric eels, and there was a lot of other. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Donna. Oh, nice, Emmy. Hello. Waving from my hat, and you can't see me. Um. Well, anyway, there's a lot of debate on who exactly discovered electricity, but Ben Franklin is credited with that discovery. And fun fact, actually, the Franklin Institute is in Philadelphia, which is my hometown. So I've been there a couple times. It's a really cool museum. All right, so while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to actually fix and touch up some of the background. So I'm just going to, with a damp brush, kind of soften some of these areas that I don't like. I kind of want to drop more color in here, but I'm afraid to. Maybe I will. Be brave, Laura. Okay, I'm going to snag some burnt umber here. Oh good, it's starting to dry. So I think I'm using the wrong paper for this wet and wet technique. If you want to get really smooth results, I would use watercolor paper instead, which is a learning experience. That's fine. I think I can still get a decent result. Oh, no problem, Squish. Have fun. Enjoy your film. Thank you, Jody. Hi, Charlotte. Is that Charlotte? no, wait. Montgomery. Montgomery, what's your first name? I'm sorry, I know a Charlotte Montgomery in my personal life, but I don't think you're that person. All right. Carla, good to know. I don't know if I've seen you here before. Nice to see you. Welcome, everybody. All right, we've got some more color going down. This is super fun though. Might not turn out great, but we're gonna give it our best go. And this is part of my trying to attempt to show that it's okay to make mistakes even if you're an experienced artist. You know, if you're learning something new, it's okay not to be perfect at something on the first go. And that's clearly what's happening here, so I'm doing a great job showing that. Yeah, me too. Happy to have everybody here. All right, yeah, so it's starting to dry. So what I'm doing is before it's completely dry, I'm just trying to soften certain areas or lift certain areas that are too harsh or too splotchy, kind of. Okay. Let's see if I can get some of that color. So I hope everybody's having a really fun time this event. Hi, Mousy Deb. Hi. Oh, don't worry, Pickle. If it's a hot mess, it'll still be hot, right? And actually, your last watercolor was beautiful, so you shouldn't worry at all. All right, I'm really glad I did this direct, straight on lighting. It's going to make things a little easier for me. Okay. All right. Slowly getting there. Slowly. Okay, see you, Emmy. All right. See you later, Chica. Welcome back, Sammy. Okay, so this area here, you can see how I don't think the paper is pilling. I think it's just sitting funny on the paper. Maybe it's like the granulation from the pigment, or maybe it is the paper. I'm not really sure what's happening, but it's difficult to get a smooth, darker area. So I think I'm going to need some pencils to save me on this page, but we'll see how much we can do without that. Let's see if we can get it. Oh man, I just messed it up. Nice. Okay, that's fine. We'll fix it. Or not. Maybe not. I don't know. Okay. Whew. I need to put a cheekbone in, but I'm really avoiding it. But I've got to do it. So let's do it. Let's just go for it. Okay. That could have been worse. We're getting something going. Something's happening. Okay. Maybe all hope is not lost yet. Let me just put a little more shadow right under her hair. And I'm just going to smooth that out a little bit by using a dryer brush to kind of lift that edge. Hi, Tammy. I think I said hi. Hello, everybody. And I'm sorry if I missed anyone. Oh, that's okay. Hi, Connie. No problem. No apologies necessary, guys. And you don't have to apologize for leaving or coming in late or whatever. Okay. Whoops. Well, okay. We're going to make... that area is supposed to be dark, but... Whoops. We're just going to swoosh that around till it looks okay. Oh my gosh, though, this is fun. I will admit it's fun. It's just not turning out great. I'm so used to doing pencils. Okay. Oh, I've used watercolor before, Sammy. However, not on a portrait. See, I've used them as backgrounds. I've used them for landscapes, but I've never tried to paint skin with watercolor. Take care, Joanne. But that's okay. We're gonna figure it out, or not. All right. Let's just keep going though. I think what I need to do is I need much more contrast. It's just scary. So let's just go for it. Oh yeah. Yeah, Anna. Pickle. Hi, Nick and T. Hi, Nick. How you doing? Yeah, I use pencils and watercolors together. So like when I'm doing a portrait, I'll use watercolor in the background and then like some, not important details, and then I use pencil, the portrait part, the skin, and now I have done like paintings in acrylic I can show you guys that in a bit. But never watercolor. And watercolor is much different than acrylic. So it's, you know, but that's okay. I'm just trying to draw on my previous knowledge of other materials and knowledge of color mixing, but at the same time, I'm learning something new, so I don't know. And I don't know if this paper is ideal for what I'm trying to do. Like, this does not look very smooth. But that's all right. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe. Okay, so it's definitely looking funny again. But that's all right, you know? Sometimes pieces look really weird until you get to the end, so I'm trying not to panic. Don't panic. It's not gonna help, right? Okay, I do need to soften some water lines. We'll be doing another true or false giveaway question in a bit. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's 3:43 and I have until 5. So yeah, I should do another one soon, actually. So are you guys having fun watching me mess this page up? If I mess it up, that's fine. This is all for fun. Let's do another. Thank you, Jody. Let's do another giveaway question just to distract from my own nervousness. Let's see. True or false? Are you guys ready? Yeah, Donna, I have lots and lots of videos of me coloring portraits with all sorts of color pencils, or I even do crayons, things like that. So that's all in my channel. Hi, Tina. Yep. I actually don't do markers that much. I don't have a whole lot of alcohol markers, but that is something I could try. I'm just not sure how I would do. But I know there's lots of channels. Like I know Belinda Color with Faithful Girl does a lot of marker work, and I think Sammy does some marker work as well. Okay, question. This is for the giveaway. Oh, you just came just in time, Loretta. We have a giveaway going on. Okay, ready? True or false? Queen Victoria married her cousin from France, Prince Philippe. And go. Go, go, go. What is trowel? And that would be Pamela. Pamela, you are correct. That is a false statement. She actually did marry her cousin, but it was Prince Albert from Germany. And they loved each other so much that it was inappropriate and her children were embarrassed. So, I picked Prince Philippe because I think he's the Sleeping Beauty guy. Oh, sorry, Donna. All right, so Pamela, you've won. Pamela. So let's see. Kane. I think Pamela was first. Yeah, I'm pretty tricky, Michelle. I had to make them tough because it's a true or false, right? I mean, you got a 50-50 shot anyway. So, Pamela, you want to go ahead and email lauracolorstoo@gmail.com, and you can pick any page from my Etsy shop, which is right there. So just let me know what you'd like, and then I will email you the files. You more chances to win. Okay, all right. Yeah, those next two are fun. Okay, so back to our hot mess. She's looking fabulous. That's all right. I'm just fixing up some water lines before they dry. And what I'm using is a damp, but not dry, not wet. It's just slightly damp brush. That's why it's like kind of floppy. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna lift some of this up. Thank you, Tammy. Don't have to say that though. It's looking kind of funky right now, but that's okay. I'm not afraid of being imperfect because that's nobody's perfect. So if I end up showing the fact that I can't do everything great on the first time, then that's okay. A little bit embarrassing for me, but okay. All right. Oh. Sammy, I'm sure you would, if you were in my shoes, you'd probably do better. uh, Thank. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. It's not coming out how I had it in my head. You know how that goes. When you have an idea in your head of how you want it to look, it's not happening for me. But that doesn't mean we can't work it out and maybe fix it. Let's see. Now I'm working with much more wet, dry washes. I should actually switch over. Yeah, let me do that. I'm going to switch over to my Golden Taklon brush. This is a number 8 Royal and Langanickle. I can never say that, mostly because it's covered over with this thing anyway. But it's the crafter's choice. It's got this nice little squishy thingy. Alright, let's get it wet. Yes, that happens to me too. Oh man. um, Thank you. I'm still trying to get the handle on watercolor too. I've been really, really happy with how I've been using it so far, mostly for backgrounds and landscapes and stuff, but I thought I would be crazy and try skin for the first time with watercolor. But it's not easy to make smooth gradients. It's turning out to be harder than I thought. However, we'll figure it out. Hi, Abby. You are so cute. She's sitting right next to me, being a really good kitty and not getting in the paint. So I'm doing this little cast shadow, making it a little darker. Let's also put more right down here. Okay. So the good news is that we can build it up and not rely on a wet and wet wash, which I think was maybe a little bit the wrong on this paper. On this particular paper, it did not react well. So I'm gonna have to try some watercolor paper for a portrait next time. That's okay. Philip, you already won one. All right, Emily, you can answer anything you like. Fish, potato, I can't. Oh, you guys are so funny. I'm just having such a great time, and I'm so to see the other videos the rest of the weekend. Now, I won't be able to attend every single stream, but I will do my best to be there when I can. All right. Grilled cheese. Reflex test. Where's the go? Donna, are you on live chat or top chat? I definitely saw her answer. Okay, where do I want to dump this color? Because it's too much. Maybe I'll just dump it on my palette. There we go. Okay, so I do want to put a crease for her eyelid. And that little eye socket thing. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun though. I mean, I know it's not turning out how I wanted to, but trying out watercolor for faces, I definitely have to do this again. Hi, Sammy. Uh-huh. Thank you so much, Sammy. I'm glad you like it. It's my first watercolor. I've done a lot of other things in watercolor, but kind of avoided doing skin tones until now. And now I kind of see why. It's tricky. It can be difficult. But I think with more practice I could get good at it. So I'm just going to consider this practice. This is just practice, guys. Okay. Take care, Donna. Hi, Bunny. Oh, Sammy, you're so sweet. Not really the case, though. I've done things I'm not proud of, too. But that's okay, you know? Nobody's perfect. Nobody can be perfect, you know? There we go. All right. Hey, hey. it up a little bit. Oh, thank you, Emmy. My little sister is giving me money through the chat. She should just give me $2. She's so funny. Like, I just saw her last night. She could have just given me $2 if she wanted to. Thank you, Emmy. So sweet. But nobody has to do that. Just FYI, please do not feel obligated. Ah, you didn't have cash. No, I think you're fine, Pamela. Is there an issue? Yeah, I think we're good. Yes, Sammy. Emmy is my only sister. She's my little sister, and she's the one who got me into painting my nails, and she paints my nails sometimes for me, especially all those fancy, stampy doodads and ombre and all those crazy effects. Yeah, Emily does all that. And if you want to donate to Emily, I have her wish list in my description. She has like an Amazon wish list filled with, I'm sure, nail supplies. Emily's teaching herself how to be a nail artist, so that's really cool. So I like to support her by guinea pigging, letting her play with my nails for different techniques. Because, it's like a lot easier when you're painting your nails, like one hand looks great, and then the other hand is like, questionable. Or at least for me with painting just normal nail polish. So I think it's just a lot easier when you have somebody to experiment on. Oh, cool, Sammy. All right. Aw. Oh, wow, horses. Cool. I used to ride horses when I was a girl. Emily and I both did, actually. We took horseback riding lessons. It got really expensive, so we stopped doing it, but I was really into horses as a kid. Okay. Slowly getting there. The one thing I'm happy about is that the line art is light enough that it is slowly fading into the watercolor. So I didn't make it too dark. Like the toner isn't resisting the watercolor, so that I'm happy about. At least the line art is fine. My watercolor over it is another matter, but... Hi, Susan. Thank you for friending me on Facebook today. You're ambidextrous, Sammy? Oh my gosh, I wish I was ambidextrous so much sometimes. And I try and practice with my non-dominant hand for a lot of things, but I'm not ambidextrous. So, oh, thank you, Shannon. Let's see, it's 4 o'clock. We have another hour, so let's do one more giveaway right now. I'm kind of like waiting for that to dry. So let's do another fun giveaway. This is for anybody who's new coming in. This is a true and false game. So I'm going to make a statement. It's about Victorian times. You have to type in true or false after I type go. And whoever is the first one to answer correctly gets a freebie from my Etsy shop. So here we go. Let's see. Granola. Emily. All right, this is bordering on ridiculous and yummy at the same time. Okay. Speaking of ridiculous, let's just see. Let me just make a crazy statement. Okay. So apparently, Victorians believed that aliens lived on Mars. True or false? And go. Man, Abby. All right, you won. That is correct. It is true. Abby, you have my email, right? Onion. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. So the Italian astronomer Giovanni Schiaparelli, he claimed that he saw artificial waterways on Mars in his telescope. Obviously, he didn't. He was just the first sci-fi writer, but everybody believed him, and they started, trying to make contact with Mars, and so that was really pretty hilarious. So I credit him as the first science fiction writer. Yeah, they're so quick. So Abby, you know the drill, right? If you don't, I'll let you know. Oh, was there? Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. You're right. I love Doctor Who. Okay. Yeah, it's a 50-50 shot. So, I mean, it's a really quick game. I didn't want anything that would take a long time because I wanted to give several away. So I figured something fun and quick would be a really great way. And also, I just picked all Victorian facts so that way we could kind of like. I learned a lot. I was reading a lot about different things to kind of like pick the weirdest Victorian facts. So it's fun. It's fun. And I learned a lot of things I didn't know too, so that's cool. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Well, it's one of those things where special events and stuff, I just think it's so much fun, to do something a little bit special. So I just wanted to do some giveaways. And I'm also wearing, I don't wear jewelry a whole lot, but this is one of the only rings I have. It's not Victorian, but I thought in the spirit of the Victorian um, love of jewelry, I thought I would wear it. I think I've only worn it like a couple times this year, so I figured. Yeah, I love Art Deco, Art Nouveau, both of those time periods. Yeah, definitely. And guess what? I picked this up for $5 at a yard sale, and I think it's actually genuine because it has like that 926 stamp on it for sterling silver. And I've seen these rings, like, I think it's a real, I don't know. I haven't gotten it appraised, but they look like they're either cubic zirconia or something. They're really sparkly. So, yeah, $5. Flea markets and yard sales. I love those so much. Yeah, I like it too. But I don't really wear rings a lot because I usually get really messy. But I figured if I get it messy, it's just watercolor, right? So uh, I could clean it. Okay, I gotta do her eyebrows, but I'm kind of nervous. I think I should do that at the end once I'm done the skin. Um. Yes, it is, Jody. Thank you, Vicky. Yeah, even if it's not real, at least, it's fairly cheap and I like it. So that's all that matters. I think $5 is a good deal. So I'm just trying to like smooth things out and make them less splotchy. uh, yeah, it is really super pretty. It might not be picking up on camera that well, but yeah, it's really, really pretty. Let's pick up this waterline here. Alright, so I do need to put more contrast. Just so scared to like make a ton of streaks everywhere. Ooh. Sorry about the street noise, guys. Really can't help that. Okay, so I'm glad that I switched to the Taklon brush. A little bit easier to handle. Thank you, Sammy. That, here, I can show that. That was also watercolor and color pencil. It's in my flat file now. So this is what the one that Sammy's talking about. My sister and my mom and I just started watching Carnival Row. This is a watercolor background and her clothing is watercolor, but her skin is definitely color pencil. So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing that. But yeah, this is not watercolor skin. This is luminance and polychromos. This is on the same paper. It's Bristol. Yeah, we just watched 2 episodes so far. We're watching them as a family. So every week we get together and watch them. So don't tell me anything that's happening because I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so this is what I normally do. I am really comfortable with color pencils, so I usually do that for the skin. It's called Carnival Row. And you guys don't want to see the actual sketch that I did for that. It was so bad. Here, I'll show you, just because we're talking about making mistakes and not being perfect. So you can see this was the final drawing. It took me a while to get the sketch right because look, so bad. It's on a post-it note too. So this is the original sketch for it. I just doodled it really fast. This is a 5-minute quick, drawing. It's all off, bad proportions. But then I spent some time and actually like fixed it up. So it doesn't have to start out perfect. Yeah, steampunk fairies. So I love it. So that's that. Oh, here, since you guys are into steampunk, I'll show you. This is a prop that I used when I was, I had a steampunk costume one year. Hold on, I'm putting it on. Yeah, I use post-it notes a lot for sketches. Hold on, I'm putting it on. So I made this myself, so it's not perfect. Thank you, Victoria. All right, thanks, Emily. So here's my little wristlet that I made. I just made this out of a scrap bit of suede. So this is like a bit of an old dress, I think, actually. And then I took some lace and I actually painted it with brown acrylic paint and made it really like dirty looking. And then I sewed all these little things and put little, doodads in it. So I made this little thing. It's supposed to be like something that you would connect to something else, and it has like this is glow in the dark puffy paint. And then just a bunch of like gears in a little bottle. And then I sewed this. It's not very good. You can see, like, I just hand sewed this. Oh yeah, I love making costumes. So yeah, it works perfect though. It's really comfy. And I put a piece of felt. You can see it's actually really messy on the back. I just put a piece of felt to make it really smooth because this leather is kind of scratchy. So yeah, Emmy and I, we make costumes and stuff all the time. So this is one of the things I made for my steampunk costume. But I'm not going to wear that because I can barely wear a ring while I'm drawing. I don't like a lot of jewelry. Thank you. Oh, Vicky. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yeah, the wings I made. Yeah, I made a bunch of wings too. That was a project, let me tell you. That was I bought like I think it was what gauge wire was that in? Like 11 gauge wire or something? Aluminum wire from the craft store, and bent them into a wing shape and then stretched fabric over it and glued it and then painted it, spray painted it, all sorts of stuff. That was crazy. But they're not going to fit under the camera, so I'll show those another time. But yeah, Emily and I like to make costumes and dress up for Halloween, or sometimes we go to the Renaissance Fair together. So much fun. All right. Yeah. Okay, so this isn't coming out. Sammy, I have a lot of hobbies. I don't know what people are interested in, and I'm sure like a lot of people aren't interested in that stuff, but yeah, it's funny how like I guess I just like learning things and trying new things, but I just like challenging myself and trying out. So I like making sculptures. I do like what I call kinetic sculptures, where I take apart wind-up toys and put them back together as sculptures that move, although the last one that I did kind of fell apart a little bit, so I've got to fix it. And I make all kinds of weird stuff. Basically whatever I could think of. But I'm really into fantasy, steampunk, you guys know, so I'm mostly making stuff like that. Yes, exactly, Emmy. Thanks, guys. Yeah, Emily is super duper artistic and crafty too. She's actually a designer. Like, so she like, you know how when you remodel your kitchen and you need to pick like tile and like marble and stuff for your countertops, Emily is the lady who will help you there. That's what she does for a living. But then she's also like a very talented seamstress. She makes a lot of costumes. She's much more fashionable than I am, so she helps me with fashion a lot and makeup and nail stuff and all that. Like, I'm kind of like the tomboy, and she's much more girly. Um, and Emily also, she does paper crafting. I can show you some of her books if you guys want. She's actually handmade. Yeah, actually, let me show you, because one is kind of steampunky. Hold on. Let me just get this going. And we're 4:15. Yeah, I like doing crafty stuff with Emmy. So here is one of her little handmade books. So this was handmade. So she like did all the, I think this is just something I just stuck in there. But yeah, she did this little envelope. So I haven't actually used it because I'm always afraid to like mess it up. Yeah. So this little book, and it's hardbound. And she bound it herself, so you can see she just punched holes and so this is one of her handmade books. And then she's also made several others. I'll show you one more, which is super steampunky. Hold on. Yeah. So this is another steampunk. Let's see, can I zoom out? Yeah, that's better. So here's another little handmade book. This is like a suede kind of feeling. And she did all these little things. And this is a much more complicated binding too. And it's got like this cool little loop and tassel thing. Yeah, these aren't altered. These are handmade from scratch. So this goes over here like that and binds it closed. And then what I love about this book, and I actually started using it a little bit, is every single, like she put in a lot of like scrapbooking paper. So so this was part of my costume. This was my engineer's log. I was a steampunk engineer. So I like pretended like this was my logs of cogs. So I wrote little notes like about our being stranded and having to fix up the ship, and did like little doodles and stuff. So this is like a collab between Emily and I. She did all of the actual binding of the book, and then I did the little drawings and stuff. So these are like stamps that she put in. Isn't that cool? So Emily is definitely an artist too. And I love the papers that she chose. And like the little insets. There's like little envelopes. Yeah, isn't this pretty? So, and Emily also makes greeting cards. Here, I'll show you. Since I'm already, here's one right here. So here's a greeting card she's made. So, yep, little sister's super talented too. Emily's the one that, Sammy, definitely. You're welcome anytime. She's the one who actually got me into coloring too. Emily gave me my first ever coloring book. She gave me Lost Ocean back in the summer of 2017. So without Emily, I would not be here today. Nice. Awesome, Dusty. Uh-huh. All right, guys, I gotta keep going though, or I'm never gonna finish her. She's getting there slowly. Let's see. It's 4:19. Okay, I'm gonna do the last giveaway around 4:30. Oh man, I'm kind of nervous about this. Okay. Yeah, yeah, and M makes stuff like she has a lot of greeting cards in stock, but she does a lot of like craft fairs and stuff like that to sell them. Uh-huh. Okay, let's do some more right down here. Hi, Abby. How you doing, cutie? All right, guys. Let's see. Yeah, well, Beth Ann, I already get stage fright as it is, so it's already hard for me to do videos, so That's just my own personal problem. I'm doing okay, but this is not how I wanted it to come out. Mm. Oh, that's okay, Loretta. I don't really need any new coloring books at the moment. I have plenty that I haven't even started coloring yet. But that's a nice tip for those who do need new coloring books. I'm trying to work on the ones I already have, though, and make sure that I get them colored first. Just to kind of like, whoa, that mix was a little too bright. There we go. Just to kind of like, I hate having uncolored coloring books. That's like, I feel really guilty about that when it happens. So I try to always color in them as soon as I get them, but I have a couple that I haven't colored in. So I'm working on those first before I buy more. Because I just feel like, I don't know. I want all my books to get a little love. Thank you, Louise. Hi, Melody. All right, you came just in time. We're going to be doing another giveaway in a little bit. And for anybody who showed up late in the stream, just FYI, you can get this page for free. The link is in the description below. I can put it in the chat too if you guys prefer. Let's see here. The freebie that we're giving away today, free for everybody, is right there. Please do get it now. It will expire tomorrow at midnight. Seeing one more giveaway. Let's see here. We'll be doing one more giveaway before the stream is done. All right, slowly starting to feel better about this. It's just not quite where I want it yet, but I think with a little bit more time, I might be able to get it where I want it. I really do need to put in our eyebrows. I think that will help a lot with the face. Right now she looks a little funny without them. Okay. Let's see. You're welcome, Vicky. Thank you for hosting. When you said that you were doing a Victorian Colorathon, I'm like, yes, I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm a big fan of Downton Abbey and, you know, all of those shows. So, of course, why not? Okay. We're getting there, guys. It might be okay after all. Let's just put more of that. Well, what are you doing now, Pickle? You can't be doing as bad as I am. But we're going to be okay. You know, no matter how this turns out, I had so much fun today with you guys that it does not matter. This was such a learning experience. I've learned so much doing this. All right, I think Vicky. Well, it's not smooth, but I really think what I'm going to do is maybe when this is dry, try and go over it again. Or maybe go over it with color pencil if I really can't get it the way I want it to. But I feel like it's actually, maybe I just need to give it a little bit more time and she will come together. But you know how you have like a picture in your head of how you want it to turn out? It's not anywhere near that, you know. That's okay though. The great news is that now that I've learned so much with this particular painting, I can take what I've learned and apply it to the next one. Like using different paper, for example. You know, I think that was my biggest mistake. Also, learning how to control my wet and wet washes better. So there's a lot of things I can still improve on. But, you know, the only way that we learn and improve is by doing it. So I'm not embarrassed at all to say that even if it didn't turn out how I wanted it to, um, you know, it was a really, really great learning experience. So that is the fun part. And nobody should be embarrassed about learning or being new at something, because that's just silly. So I'm not gonna be. We're fine. Okay. Uh-huh. You got it. Go for it. No, Jody. Hi, Charlotte. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, let me put a little bit more. Her forehead seems a little bit light. There we go. This color I mixed up. It was pretty good. Oh my goodness, guys. So scary. I will admit I was super nervous about doing this. But it didn't turn out too bad. Alright, I want to do her eyebrows and her lips, but I feel like I should let it dry before I do that. So, it's 4:30. Pickle, I'm really, really happy that you're experimenting. Hey, we're both experimenting today, so there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you guys ready? Mr. and Mrs.'s quick fingers. Are you guys ready for the last random chance give? Well, it's not random chance. It's whoever can type true or false faster. So for anybody who's new and just popped in, we're doing a game. I say a true or false, I say a statement and you guys have to say whether it's true or false. The winner gets one PDF coloring page from my Etsy shop for free. All you have to do is email me and I will email you the file. So, oh good, Christina, just in time. Mods are allowed to play. Nobody knows these questions except for me. I came up with them today during my lunch break, actually. So, okay, are you guys ready? So you got to put in the answer after I say go in the chat. So just look for the chat and then put in your answer as soon as I say go. Everybody good? Clear on the rules? Okay, we're going to do it. So the statement is, Taxidermy was very popular, and many times they would use the stuffed dead animals to make a tea party scene. So tell me if that's true or false. Go! Donna! Man! Donna won. That was quick. Donna, oh man. Emily, Apple, middle stat. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Donna, you've won. So what I want you to do, it is true. Hold on. So what I want you to do is just email me lauracolorstoo@gmail.com and pick some shop. So fun fact. And what he did is he was like a taxidermist, but he was also considered an artist. And he would create scenes of rabbits, squirrels, and kittens and dress them up like little people and make them like smoking cigars and having tea parties and all that. You got to look this guy up. It's kind of crazy. I thought that was a really fun fact. Kind of ridiculous. It's so weird, isn't it? I'm like, oh my gosh, the Victorians are kind of weird, weren't they? Like, what are they doing? But, congratulations, everybody who's won. So you can go ahead and pick any PDF, single page PDF from my shop, and just let me know what you want, and I will send it to you. And yeah, all right. So let's go back. Let's see, is this area dry? It's a little damp to the touch, but I think I can get away with at least the lips. So let's add a little bit of red to this color I've been using. Maybe even a little bit of this. Now, they didn't really wear a whole lot of makeup back then, as far as I know, so I'm gonna just try and just do like a pink natural lip. So I'm just basing it first with this color, and then I'll go over it again with a darker color. All right, the eyebrows I want to make very dark like her hair. Yeah, Emily, I don't have a blow dryer, so that would be an option if I had it. I always let my hair dry naturally. Just because it's so thick, it would take like a half hour just to blow dry it. Okay, I'm gonna rotate the page. Yeah, I'm not sure. There were definitely a ton of answers there. I'm not sure, Sammy. Yeah, YouTube could be messing with you a little bit there. I had some problems in Victoria's chat. Vicky. Whoa. All right. It's okay. All right, well that helps a lot. It's a little thicker than I meant, but it's okay. So I don't want her to feel like she's got makeup on. All right, so when that dries, I'm gonna soften out the edges. That did help a lot. Oh, thanks, May. I'm sorry, Sammy. I don't know what to tell you. So I have like a dry brush here. Well, it's not dry, it's slightly damp. I'm just gonna soften up that edge on the bottom. Okay. Also soften up over there. And this area here will have a little bit of darkness because the light is coming straight on. Like that. Okay, I really want to do her lips. Eyebrows on fleek? What's that? Thanks, Jody. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm so sorry, Sammy. I don't, I can't really control what YouTube does. Well, don't worry, that won't be the last time we do a giveaway. I do them here and there. So we'll do another one at some point. Okay, I do want this to be more of a cast shadow, but let's lighten up right here. Like so. Okay, let's see if her lips can turn out okay. So nervous. Okay. Too much water. That's okay, I can fix it. Okay, so I messed up a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, thanks, Sammy. Yeah, I love my Facebook group. Everybody is so sweet there. There we go. I'll lighten it up just a smidge. And then darken up the rest, and I think that will look better. There we go. That's a little bit better. I think I have to wait for it to dry to get the upper lip. I want the upper lip to be slightly darker than that, but not too dark. But I think I'm going to have to wait for that to dry. So let me go back over to the ear, which is looking a little underdeveloped. And let's just add some color there. Kind of fix it up a little bit. And I think I need to add more color to the neck to actually do that. Let's mix up some more of that color. Oh, thank you, Louise. Oh, her eyebrows just appeared. That's amazing. I wish it really happened in real life. That would be awesome. Just eyebrows, poof. Okay, that was too much color. It's funny, some of this feels a little more like gouache. But it's not gouache, it's just not transparent. Anyway, that worked out okay. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Appreciate your support. Sammy's one of those amazing people who's purchased my original artwork. She has it in her house. And it's funny because, Sammy, when you bought that lady, I wasn't even sure. That was an experiment. I wasn't even sure if I was going to post it online. I didn't know if I even liked her. So when you wanted her, I was so surprised. Thank you so much. It's funny, I never forget where an art baby goes. I know where they all live. Huh, Diane, I always thought that they considered makeup to be kind of like I don't know, like it wasn't really acceptable for ladies to wear makeup. I thought it was only for like people who were... Yeah, she was a watercolor and color pencil piece. I'm not sure, Emily. I could. I don't know who would want it, but yeah, I could. You can do it, Jody. We both can do it. Don't bin it. Okay. You guys are funny. It does not look that great, but I appreciate your sweet kindness. Alright. I need to fix up her mouth. Let's see. It's a little too wet still. Gotta wait for that. It's okay. Let's see, where else can I work? I still want to work on her. I can do that. Well, I have to say, no matter how it actually turned out at the end, I had so much fun, guys. So much fun. And I'm really glad that you guys could make it for my live stream. But for anybody who is watching this after the fact, you can still download the freebie until tomorrow at midnight. So you still have a chance, even if you couldn't attend the live stream. And so everybody here, if you want to go ahead and give your friends that link that I gave you, you can feel free to do that. Just don't actually send the files. I appreciate it if you just link them to my site. That way we're all legal. All right. Oh, the lady and her baby from Circle Portraits. Yeah, so she definitely has a story. I think I actually wrote it out on my Instagram page. Did I? Her name is Wendy, and she's the watchmaker's wife. Hold on. I think I wrote it out on my Instagram. Hold on. Oh, let's see, y'all. I'm not sure if I wrote it out there or if I just wrote it out for myself. Oh, yep, here she is. So you guys can check out, I think, the story. Go to post. I don't know how to use Instagram on my computer, honestly. It's so weird. Here you go. I think this will work if you're on your phone. That's the post. Yeah, basically, she was a brand new mother. The gist of the story, I don't remember exactly how I wrote it, but the gist of the story is she's the brand new mother, and she just had her baby, and she's the watchmaker's wife. And so she was struggling with trying to keep time because she was juggling the baby and she couldn't always keep an eye on the big grandfather clock. So she asked her husband to make her a portable wristwatch so that way when she was running around the house doing chores and stuff, she wouldn't have to go and run and check the clock when it was dinner time and she had to start making dinner. So I credit the invention of the wristwatch in my little steampunk universe to Wendy, the watchmaker's wife. And he wasn't originally a watchmaker, but then he became really famous and world-renowned for it. And then he switched from making clocks to making just watches. Yeah, I love making up stories about my artwork. You know, there's so much, like this one has a little story too. I pictured like a lady, and you know how like they always were wearing corsets, so they had like trouble breathing and stuff. So this lady, she had a moment where she was just like struggling to you know, stay calm so that she didn't faint or anything. but she's remembering something about her past, and it's a really simple story, but I just wanted to make a simple page. I didn't want to go crazy trying to do some crazy dress in 2 hours. I just knew I couldn't get it done. So, um, Philip. Thank you. It's not perfect, but we're getting there. It's better than it was. So that's good. I'm happy about that. At least I learned something. But the takeaway here is, guys, no matter how it turns out, as long as you're learning something new and having fun, then who cares, you know? And you don't have to share, like I shared this because I'm crazy. Like, you don't have to share your mistakes or your mess ups if you don't want to. You can keep those hidden away. I have plenty of terrible work that never sees the light of day, and that's okay too. Artwork can be very personal, and if you don't feel like showing something, there's nothing wrong with that as well. So. Mm-hmm. Nice, Jody. Well, Jody's just super brave, so she can share everything. Me, I'm not so much. Kind of a coward. Okay. Just trying to smooth this out. Gently moving my brush over the paper to kind of like try and smooth out anything. Let's add some more darkness to this mix because I feel like, oh yeah. I feel like we lost some depth there when we went over it. Okay, so this isn't completely finished yet, but I'm coming up on my time. Philip, I just work on it until it comes to a point that I'm happy with it, and then I stop because I have overworked pieces before, and it's kind of you can't really come back from that once you've overworked it. I think that really the answer to that is experience. There's been some pieces where I actually, even though they weren't completely finished, I just stopped working on them because I did not, I think actually I still have one of those, because I didn't want to potentially overwork it. Let's see if I can find her. Here she is. That wasn't hard to find. So here's a piece that's that way. So this is one of the pieces for my show. And it's not actually, I would consider this unfinished, but because the face was turning out really well, and it's under plastic because I had it at my art show. But because the face was turning out really well with color pencil, you guys can see this is luminance and polychromos. And then the background is watercolor. And I put watercolor on her face and her green watercolor on her face and on her back, and was trying to like play with that. And I just loved the way it was turning out. So I was like, you know, I could do her hair, but I'm afraid that the hair would take away from what was happening with the face. So I just left it there, even though it's not quite done. And I think I have another one here. Yeah, this one too. So here's another one from my show. Now this one is actually claimed by somebody, and they just have to pay me, and then I'll ship it off. So this one, again, this fish isn't really finished. It's just sort of like half done, and like her hair, like this is how I normally do watercolor, guys, like just a blob. And then I did this with pencil. So like the watercolor isn't really done. Like I wanted to do a lot more with her hair, but I was just so happy with how the face was turning out that I just stopped working on it. So that's sort of how, I think it's like, it's hard though, Philip, because I have overworked pieces. And so I just feel like, you know, I think it's with time and experience that that you just learn when to stop. But yeah, it's hard. And then the other ones, yeah, that's all just whips. Okay. All right. It's only, we only have 8 minutes left. Thank you guys. Yeah, Nick, I do commissions. You can go ahead, just email me and we can work out the particulars on that. I do commission work, yes. Thank you guys. Thanks, everybody. Yep. And yeah, if you do want commissions before like Christmas or whatever, you definitely want to contact me soon because I'm booking up pretty quickly. I have several commissions for October and September already, and I know I have at least one for November. So, but yeah. Oh, Melody. Sometimes. I'm just looking at it. So what I do is when I'm not sure what I need to work on, another tip for you, Philip, is I just, I step back. So what I'm doing is I'm actually standing up right now over my desk and looking down. Because I feel like when you get a little bit perspective away from the piece, the things that need doing become much more apparent. So like I know I want to add more to her lips, but it's still too wet for me to do that right now. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's see, does anybody else have any questions? Thank you, Maria. Yeah, May, it's right around the corner. Sammy. Aw, Emmy, yeah, I love singing you to sleep. Uh-huh. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Shannon. You're very welcome. I hope you have fun. And don't ever worry about the result. You please, you know that I'll love it, Pickle. So just, you know, do your thing and have fun. And what I'll do is I'm gonna probably just wait for this to dry completely just so that it sets a little more, and then I might go over it with some more detail. But I'll post the finished result to my Instagram account. It's the same as my YouTube, so lauracolorstoo, when I'm done, probably tomorrow or something like that. Thank you, everybody. Yes, thank you, all my mods. Thank you so much to Vicky for organizing this. I'm so glad you had fun, Joe Beth. You know, it's like anything else. It's a learning process. I'm sure my second portrait will be better, but I'm just happy that I didn't completely ruin it. All right, I'm gonna let's see here. Let's grab the schedule. So the next person is Tanya, and she will be streaming next. So there's the schedule, but let me actually grab her channel. And thanks, Emily. Thank you so much, everybody. So yeah, you want to go over and check out Tanya and then Mary. Me too, Charlotte. Thanks for coming. And thank you, everybody. Don't forget, if you've won part of the giveaway, like a giveaway prize, don't forget to email me because I can't send it to you if you don't email me. Thank you so much, guys. I hope that you enjoy this. Don't forget to hashtag me. You can just hashtag the Victorian Colorathon. I'm going to be snooping on that hashtag. But I did make, let's see here. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I put that on the download page too. Yeah. So I'll just be snooping on that hashtag. So if you do this page too, then don't forget to tag me or hashtag so I can find you. And I love to comment and feature. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I know I'm a couple minutes early, but I feel like if I touch her now, she might implode. So I'm just gonna let her dry, and then I'll fix the lips and some of the eye details, later on when she's dry. All right, guys, thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful, magical time.